90% of the society in Germany, they are racist. I mean, for sure, there are some people who maybe treat you in a different way because you're Muzungu, and sometimes it's really annoying and you feel like you're not part of the society, but mostly they're always... Hey.
My name is Evans. What's your name?
My name is Joanna.
Joanna?
Yes.
Which country are you coming from, Joanna?
I'm coming from Ujerumani.
Germany?
Yes.
That's German?
Yes.
Wow. How is the experience of Nairobi?
I really love it. I feel like here are a lot of diverse people because people from all over Kenya are coming to Nairobi either to study or to work. And I feel like this makes the society in Nairobi very diverse. And what I really like about Nairobi that there are a lot of young people. Because I was staying at Rosinga Island. I don't know if you know the place. It's in the western part of Kenya. You are Luo.
Yeah.
Idinade. Yeah, and I felt like there are no young people because either they were older than me or they were younger than me because most of the young people went to bigger towns to study. So during the time was a little bit boring sometimes. Yeah. So now I'm happy that I'm studying here in Nairobi.
What are you studying here?
Officially I'm studying gender and development studies, but I can choose from every department units from School of Humanities. Yes.
Recommend Nairobi to a visitor?
Let me talk about Kenya in total. I think Nairobi is a little bit stressful, especially for tourists who've never been here. Because people are minding their own business, and when you're coming from the airport, you feel like it's very stressful. But Kenya in total, surely, it's very nice. It's my 5th time to be here.
When was the first time?
In 2019. What do I think about the Kenyan people? I don't think you can generalize the Kenyan people, but I feel like Kenyans are very open-minded. Everywhere you go, you meet people, you are just talking to them. They're always friendly, they're always welcoming. I mean, for sure, there are some people who maybe treat you in a different way because you're Muzungu, and sometimes it's really annoying and you feel like you're not part of the society, but mostly they're always welcoming. And maybe at this point I can compare Kenyans with Germans because Germans are not open-minded at all. So when you're traveling in Germany, you don't really meet a lot of people, maybe young people who you're talking to. But in Kenya, when you're traveling, you're talking to anybody.
What do you think of the African people living in the United States or living in Europe? Have you met anyone?
Yeah, for sure. I have a lot of black people. I have a lot of black friends in Germany. And I mean, they're part of the society. I think they're just part of the society and they're Germans like I am a German. I think it's very difficult for a lot of black people in Germany because Germany is very racist. And this is something the society in Germany really has to work on. So I feel like that being a black African in European countries or in America, where the society is dominated by the whites, it can be very difficult. I would say that, we are all the same. I would not differentiate between black and white. And I would not differentiate between black people in Kenya and black people in Germany. The only difference I can say is that the people are more used to white people. So they're not screaming Muzungu, Muzungu, or are treating you in a different way. I would say, there's not one specific case, but sometimes it doesn't feel so nice to be a Muzungu in Kenya because people are staring at you because you're looking different. And then sometimes I have the feeling that the people here would never accept me to be part of the society and to be equal like Kenyans are. And this makes me sometimes a little bit sad, especially when I'm walking in KU. I feel like people are really making a difference. Just, the feeling people are giving me sometimes at KU. Sometimes I'm just looking on the ground because I don't want that people are staring at me. It really makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes. But I feel like it's a difference if people from KU are staring at me or if random people are doing that because these are my age mates. We are the same. We are young people. We want to experience life. And this makes me more sad when people are making a difference.
So what is the best thing that has happened to you in Kenya?
My boyfriend. I think that's a very difficult question. You know, we are very young. So right now we are just enjoying our lives, and we will see where the wind will blow us, I would say. Just East Africa. So I've been to Tanzania, to Rwanda, Uganda, and that's it. Next month I'm going to travel to Benin. Borders Togo, and next to Togo is Ghana. Yeah, this is what I know. Kenya.
Kenya.
Yes. This is why I'm always coming back. Black Lives Matter because Black people are the ones who are discriminated in our society. The past, what happened in the past. So I feel like that it's very important that Black Lives Matter and people are talking about racism, about the topic, because nobody in Germany is talking about it. I mean, just a few people, and the people who should think and talk about it, they're not talking about it. They're just talking racist stuff, and then they're like, no, we're not racist. But, 90% of the society in Germany, they're racist. How people in Germany are brought up, even how I was brought up, people were telling me, white people are the best, and they're getting the best jobs and they're smart and stuff like that. So it's very important to talk about it in Black Lives Matter. It's understandable that you find it hard to visit, but
not only Germany or the rest of Europe also.
Every country where the minority is right, is white, people are racist.
Where the minority
or majority is white, people are racist. And even I think sometimes when people, for example in Congo, so a lot of people from Belgium are staying there and working there, and they have very high jobs. And I think even when white people are staying in African countries and they were born there, they're racist. And you can also take South Africa as an example. White people are racist. I don't know, because I think I would not feel so comfortable being a white person there, because the segregation between white and blacks is crazy.
I believe you know so much about these black-white things. It seems there is so much you've learned along the way.
Yeah, I'm studying African development studies in Germany, and I think we are talking about these topics a lot, but even my own interests in this topic, so I'm reading a lot. This is why I'm so much into the topics. My volunteering in Kenya. I did volunteering on Rosinga Island, and for the first time in my life I realized that something is going wrong and there's a huge inequality in our world. So I felt like I have to change something, and for sure I can't change all the structures, but I think everybody has to try to change kidogo, and this is why I'm studying what I'm studying. Serious. And I'm from Germany, so I feel like I can talk about the country, because I don't want to talk about countries I've never been to, but it's serious. It's serious, yes.